to me like, are you okay? And I'm like, well, I've got to do this and this and this. And she's like, why? You never do that on whatever day it was. And I can't even remember what day it was now, but it was like, no, that's not the Monday routine, because
we call it Blur's Day.
Oh, I like that.
Office. Like, what day are we meeting? Blur's Day. We're meeting on Thursday. What day is it again?
It's every single moment of every single day. I like that.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Defines my days pretty well.
Yeah,
I've just had a week of Blur's days.
Did you?
You know what? I barely just rolled out of bed. I was so exhausted. And then with the news of Ruth Bader Ginsburg dying last night, I just poured myself a stiff drink and rolled into bed and just got up because this is too much.
Yeah. I had a funny thing happening this week where on my Outlook calendar, I kept going on to Zoom, like it would be 1 o'clock on a Tuesday, and I would go on the 1 o'clock Wednesday meeting, and I'd be hanging out, like waiting for the meeting to start. And of course it never started. And then people would be, texting me or Skyping me saying like, where are you? And it happened like 3 or 4 times last week. It was just like Blur's Day. I just couldn't even read my calendar right.
I'm back in the backyard having a drink. What are you doing? What's your problem?
What's your problem? Get with the program.
But Astrid, I think probably half the country had a stiff drink and went to bed last night, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, after the primal scream, yes.
Yeah.
It was later it was around 8 p.m. for us, so it must have been earlier for you, right?
Well, we were talking about that because they were saying, I was seeing posts about, if people die on Rosh Hashanah, and implying that it was already Rosh Hashanah so she must have died after sunset in East Coast.
It was around 8 p.m. East Coast time, yeah.
Yeah, because, then Alicia and I had been out for a walk and we got the message. We picked up her phone and it was like 7 p.m. and it was just, so it must have, the news must have gotten out pretty quickly.
It was a few minutes before 8, I think, yeah. Or at least that it was announced and started hitting Twitter and stuff.
Yeah.
We're watching the documentary. I don't know if you've seen it.
Is it the documentary or the reenactment that you're watching?
No, the documentary. We saw Amelia and I went to see the film last year when it came out with them.
Mm-hmm. The one with Felicity Jones?
Yeah. No, but this is a documentary, I think Storyville, I think it's a CNN and BBC production, just called
RBG.
It's really lovely. It's really good. It's interviews all her family and all the clips from the past and all these young women who've, I think, her latest kind of biographers, and it's really nice.
Yeah.
For as gigantic a presence and persona that she was just a little spit of a thing.
I know, isn't it amazing?
Yeah, she was tenacious, and
In this documentary, it has her working out with her personal trainer.
Love that. Yes.
Yeah, it's great because she's been going to him for like the last 10 years after her, I think, first bout of cancer. And she's got this like little sweatshirt saying Super Diva, and like she's doing all these, she's like doing squats. She was doing like squats until a year ago. It's like amazing. It's just
she went on she did a tour of all the late night shows here, Rosaline. So like it became a big thing here because she was doing her 10-minute workout or whatever on.
Yeah. Oh, on the late nights? That was before.
Like, the Jimmy Kimmels of the world. Yeah. I think it was Colbert.
I guess that's what kept her strong, despite the fact that she looked frail. She physically, she had. She was
her tough.
She was also 87. Yeah.
Yeah.
Her tough mentality, I think. Yeah.
Well, we're planning to go to the Supreme Court tonight. We didn't go last night, but I
was expecting that you were there. Every time they pan on it on the news, I'm thinking.
I was doing the same thing. I was wondering.
No, I didn't. I was too. I was just in shock and like sitting on my couch. I couldn't do anything. So I think we're going to go tonight, and this seems to be, NARAL and Moms Demand Action and, all of the different issues groups are sponsoring something. So I guess my only concern is that I think it's going to be pretty crowded.
Mm.
The Supreme Court's not that, like the steps of the Supreme Court are not that big. They're not,
Yeah, but there's the whole street in front. So.
Yeah, there's the whole street in front. But I mean, when we've been down there for other, court rulings, it gets full pretty quick. And I just have a feeling though there's going to be thousands down there tonight. But
yeah, I think, yeah.
Well, wear your yellow bandana, and then you'll be
So we
at
can
least a
spot
little
you.
bit more recognizable in the
We can
panning.
spot you in the crowd.
Yeah, would you please wave to us when you're there?
That's right. Hi, Mom.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to be. We'll see.
Yeah, it feels like the right thing to do to go there.
If you're in DC, it feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should do it. Okay.
Well, we'll be with you in spirit.
Yes.